Hi, this is the monthly horoscope for Aries for the month of October. Yay! 2023. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And by Sunday, I should have the weekly horoscopes up as well. So make sure to give that a like, subscribe, and share so you know when it's coming up, or turn on the notification bells. Your viewership is very important to this channel, so help me grow, help me get more views by sharing. And thank you for everyone who has. So October 4th at 8:08 p.m., Mercury moves into Libra. Now you're going to have a big stellium in Scorpio this month, so there's going to be a lot of 8th house conversations going on at this time. My camera's crooked like always and every day. So anyways, so the Mercury moves into the 7th house. So at this time, this could be people leaving your life, especially people that came in during the Mercury retrograde, August and September. Those people could be leaving. New love could be leaving at this time. This could be new people coming into your life as well. So it's kind of like a revolving door of people. You could also be more in communications with friends or family that you haven't spoken to in a long while. You may have some major decisions to make because certain people are coming back into your movie, or thinking about reaching out to certain people and bringing them back into your movie. You could be at a crossroads when it comes to certain relationships. This could be a situation where like a boyfriend or a girlfriend reaches out to you, or even that crush reaches out to you and you don't accept a friend request, because you want some kind of message, you want some kind of validation. For some of you, you want an apology letter, okay? So it could be that kind of situation happening. This could be a friendship or a relationship with family members, and they wanting you to accept their friend request. You don't even know if you want to accept their friend request because you kind of are like, I want a message. This could be leaving that alone, so wondering why they're following you and stuff like that, and start posting like weird things on your page about people following you and how, stuff like that. You know how it goes. Okay, so I see that coming up. I feel for some of you here, this could be a move happening this month as well. This could also be dealing with Hades energy in the 4th house. So you can be more invested in family. For some of you, you could actually be making it a point, because you can be sentimental about the past and very nostalgic for the past, actually reaching out to people, being more of a traditionalist, meaning you want the Sunday dinners, you want a lot of you may be creating like a lot of opportunities or events to go and be around friends and family this month for yourself, because you just want that opportunity to spend more time with friends and family here. So there could be family reunions going on. You could be holding cookouts. You could be doing things for Halloween, having Halloween parties with friends and family, making a point to make them show up. This could be also people in your life keeping secrets from you. There could be power struggles in marriages at this time. You can be getting a divorce, or you could put your foot down. You could have one foot in and one foot out the door in relationships, but your partner may not be open and honest or upfront with you about things or they may not be vulnerable or sharing as you would like them to be. So that's going to bring about power struggles in regards to your relationships. Then on the 8th, we have we have at 9:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Venus enters Virgo. This is in your 6th house of daily routine and pets. You do have a stellium. No. You don't really have a stellium there. It's 4 or more planets, so no. Okay, so this is office gossip. It's more commonplace at this time. For some of you, this could be the start of office romance, or you could be like dating somebody that you find like doctor's visits or going to the gym or daily routine. You could be dating those kind of people. Your mind is a bit distracted from disciplined work, but it's a good time for artistic projects. This is a great time to keep away from haters at this time, or ignore your haters. With this energy, Venus is very well aspected this month, so you love being in service to other people. This could be a time for new love. Again, you can find it during your doctor visits, or at the gym, or if you're going to court. Yes. Okay. New New fresh faces may appear at your job. You may make new friends at work or even at school and college. Your financial picture may receive more positive boost temporarily, but often there's a lack of discretion with your spending. So as quickly as money comes in, as quickly as it leaves. A promotion to a more important position in your career is coming up. There is an air of formality in your meetings with superiors, but slow and steady wins the race. Gradual building of trust and consensus from some of you. New love, and you can have a difficult time focusing because you could be more focused on the new love relationship. October 10th, 9:09 p.m., Pluto goes direct. So change is definitely happening. I know I've been saying the 27th, so keep that in mind too, that the 27th can bring about really significant changes to an ending of relationships, okay? So relationships, especially love relationships, can be coming to an end. You can be butting heads with dominating people in your life. You can have a nasty falling out with them. You need to trust your intuition, especially when it comes to your giving energy. People that you reconnected with when Pluto went back into Capricorn, those people are going to be leaving your lives at this time. And also you're going to be rehashing the same fights that started the situation as well. So you have an opportunity to have a different conversation with the brain or get your closure by talking about your feelings and bringing up your issues, your boundary issues and stuff like that, okay? Or this is like people who ask you for money before and you can have a falling out with them. So you're repeating certain cycles during this time period with Pluto in your 10th house, okay? So it's coming back around because they are having financial problems. You can be repeating certain cycles. You need to pay attention to this energy because you can be reconnecting with people from your life. You're reconnecting with certain people at this time that you had a falling out with during the Pluto in retrograde cycle, okay? And this is a time period of breaking cycles, so just be aware of that, okay? This is not a time of repeating, this is a time of breaking, because when Pluto goes back into Aquarius likes to go deep, okay? I'm an Aquarius rising, so we like to go deep. We want to know the who, what, where, when, how, and then at what point in the movie did everything just went boom, you know? It's like Pluto in Aquarius is very introspective, okay? Very introspective. Like, what is the spiritual meaning behind this, you know? And it's not and it's making you look at your shit and saying, this is your shit. This is your shit. You know why you're attracting your shit? Because you got problems. Because you got problems with making friends. You got problems with socializing. You may have a low emotional IQ. You may have mommy and daddy issues for days. This situation here goes back to childhood. This situation here goes back to you needing emotional validation. You know, it's like it makes you it goes like deep. It's like whatever you've been pushing down psychologically, it wants it to come up because it wants you to acknowledge you're not over it, okay? Basically. And that's going to be on January 20th, 2024. So this situation here that's going to be starting now or ending now may not officially end till January 20th, 2024, or it's going to come back January 20th, 2024, and you need to learn to keep it moving. Or when Pluto goes retrograde again, this time in Aquarius, you need to learn to keep it moving. You have a generational curse that you need to break. You have certain cycles that you need to break with certain people in your life. It doesn't mean that you can't have relationships with them, but you need to create better boundaries with them. You need to understand the psychological reason why you keep doing what you're doing with this person, why you keep going back on this hamster wheel with this person. You know, you need to start, like, for example, like I did this with my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law, before she got married to my father-in-law, she was actually my best friend. And then I married like the father-in-law's son, who I'm divorcing now. But the point is, this is the point. The point is that she was a user. She's a big ass user, you know, and I didn't learn this as I got involved in the family, and she makes everything about her damn self, her needs, her wants, her desires. She really does not give a crap about you. She really doesn't. She does not give it. She burns so many bridges. She can't even get out of her house without putting her head down because she burned so many people, and it's like a small town too. So, you know, I have learned to play the game, but to play it in such a way that I don't do shit for her. Okay, I say no to everything. I don't care. You know, I don't. don't participate in her life. My son has a relationship with her and that's it, and I just don't participate. And if I do, it's for show, and then I have to fake it really hard. She gotta fake it really hard, and she gotta go to her toki toke, which is fine. I don't care. And then I go home. So it's like you gotta like create your space with people as well. All right. So it's stuff like that. You need to acknowledge that. You need to acknowledge the emotional tar that's going to be coming up, all right? That anger, because that anger is stuff that has nothing to do with this situation, but all about how you were raised, all about like the lessons that you learned with people that you haven't talked to in all your life. And it's going to all come up because, Pluto and Aquarius wants you to heal and move on from that hurt. It wants you to acknowledge that hurt, okay? It wants it sorry, basically. On October 12th at 12:04 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, now here we're going to have the stellium, Mars in Scorpio, and then we have Persephone in Scorpio, Poseidon in Scorpio, and Apollo in Scorpio. So we have 4 secondary planets in there, and then Mars in there. So there's going to be a lot of energy in that 8th house energy. Now would be a good time to quit your job, because you can find a better paying job, okay? So do it now before these planets go retrograde or these planets become badly aspected, okay? So in the 8th house, the natural house of Mars and Scorpio, you may need to go over old financial statements from the bank to settle accounts, or this could be preparing for a tax audit. Those of you in like Europe are doing that. They do theirs earlier than we do in the States, okay? Paperwork regarding an estate may not be in order. The gossip is delicious at this time. So delicious, you could be creeping on other people's pages. This could also be like, some TMZ stuff happening with the celebrities at this time, and you can't get enough of it because it's like Telemundo Escapada drama. It's like that. It's like, wow. All right, so you're invested in other people's problems because you're fascinated by them. I don't blame you. I get the same way, and then I get obsessed, and then I'm like, oh my God, because it's like sometimes you just wonder what the hell is going through their brain when they're doing this. This could be you crushing on someone, and you could be super curious about this new person in your life, and you could be giving them a hard time too, so be careful with that. You're earthy, persistent, lusty, sensual, and emotionally intense. Your sex life is very important to you at this time. You're more interested in psychic matters. This is a great time period for those of you who are politicians, surgeons, investigators, psychiatrists. You often deal with other assets, sometimes in a public capacity. You often experience strife over your partner's money or other problems with inheritance. You can also be suspicious of others and have a hard time believing their story. Especially new people, you can find that you're really listening. You know how y'all do. You really listening, and then what I hate, you got to make sure that you listening to yourself when you talking to an Aquarius and you telling your stories, because they will backtrack and be like, rewind. Yeah, you didn't say that last time. Yes, I know how you bitches do. I listen too. I be like, oh my God, she just backtracked it. Oh my God, oh shit, I'm gonna get real. I'm like, ah. So October 14th at 1:55 p.m., the new moon solar eclipse is happening. Your Chiron, of course, is in retrograde, opposing all the planets in Libra in the 7th house. You can be analytical in your way of thinking, so you need to put yourself in other people's shoes. You may have no time for other people's bitching and complaining, or no empathy at this time. You could be dealing with a water sign who wants to be coddled, and you're not having it. You're like ripping the band-aid off, telling it like it is, and giving them a reality check. You're not for the whining stuff, okay? Either 2 weeks before or 2 weeks after, because you're going to see what's going on at this time. You're able to see all sides of the situation, and you're going to see that somebody wants to play victim at this time with this energy, and you're not having it, okay? And this person is just full of drama, and you're very analytical in your way of thinking, so you really don't care for this other person, okay? They don't help themselves. They want to play victim. And you really, Rams cannot be around weak people. That's like putting a Chihuahua next to a Rottweiler and then leaving them alone together. The Rottweiler's going to swallow that damn Chihuahua, okay? It's not even going to chew. It's going to be like, oh, I'm done. That's basically what you're doing, okay? So that's what's going to happen. Venus is well aspected in Virgo in the 6th house with the solar eclipse energy forming a kite energy. Neptune in retrograde stopped forming the kite energy, but we do have a fire trine happening here as well. So there's a lot of beautiful changes coming up for you with this energy. You could be starting a new routine, whether it be in your personal life or at work. This can be a very productive time for you. You can have a lot of energy to get things done. This could also be a raise or a promotion. For those of you in media or social media, this is a great time where you benefit through symbiotic relationships, a great time finding love through the office, doctor visits, or gym. You can feel more of a connection with family or your significant other. So a great time to be on the same page with business partnerships or with your significant other or with your doctor with this energy here. You could be dealing with a codependent relationship, and somebody could be really relying on you at this time, either financially or trying to get you to take care of their children or just trying to get you to participate in their life, and you're not having it. They're really trying to pull on your heartstrings. You don't appreciate it. They may even put you in a rock and a hard place, and that's when you're going to be pissed off, and you may end the relationship, but it's not going to be over officially until Pluto next year goes into Aquarius. So we're talking like February, okay? This person who has been dependent on you doesn't have to be your kid. This could be like a love relationship, and you can find that one is carrying the weight of the relationship. This could be like a family member who's relying on you way too much financially at this time, and you could put an end to it as well. You're going to hear about it, but that doesn't mean you're going to do anything about it later on. On the 22nd, at 2:49 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you have a big old stellium in your 8th house, so there's a lot of energy here. So some of you could be going to court. Stay on the right side of the law at this time with this energy here. Be prepared to get out your paperwork and take care of certain responsibilities in your personal life. Pay attention to the challenges that are coming up here, because that's going to be the theme song for a little bit until this stellium breaks off. So this could be dealing with debt collectors. For some of you, you're calling, let me see. They could be calling you and harassing you at this time, trying to get your affairs in order. So you can be closing certain chapters in your life. You can move on. This could also be a move. This could also be working on getting a loan with this energy. This could be whistleblowers coming out during this time period, secrets being revealed. You may probe deeply into the mysteries of certain things. So whoever's lying to you, you're going to get to the nitty gritty of it all. If it's at work, you're going to find it and you're going to expose this person. Or you can be involved in difficult research, like writing a book with this energy. Careful with spending. I'm still getting over it. Careful with spending, because you can be broke or you can overextend yourself financially. So be careful how much you do for other people at this time. An estate may have legal problems to overcome. Inaction and a time of legal limbo here, okay? So don't go to jail because you might be in there till next year. All right. You can have good progress against debt. It is a time to make important research discoveries or be attracted to occult disciplines. You can easily find passion and inspiration to follow a spiritual calling. You may be dwelling on personal or sentimental issues, or you're prone to daydream. You may receive important news regarding the home or real estate. You can feel the need to be more in contact with family or reaching out and connecting with family at this time. So you could be really making a point to create those traditions and have unity in family with this energy. On the 23rd at 12:21 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the sun in Scorpio takes on the overtones of Scorpio in this natural house. So this is taxes or debts could be on your mind. A decision may be looming. You may have focus on issues related to death or burial. For some of you, this could be waiting for an inheritance to come in, to pay for a funeral director. That kind of thing could be happening. So it could be like, people going in hospice and stuff like that. And, the financial behind the scenes, the financial burden, should I say burden? I don't know. The financial complications of that. could be coming up during this time period for some of you here as well. Okay, there could be an investigation on somebody's death during this time period as well. Maybe they passed too soon with this energy here. This could be a situation, a complication with getting your inheritance because the life insurance policy, and somebody may have purchased a life insurance policy and then right after that passed. So there could be an ongoing investigation about that too. So you don't know where you stand with that, with this energy. So there could be some complications with that as well. There could be complications with housing at this time with this energy. You may have to deal with estate issues or your father or important people. It is often a time of serious focus. You can be more invested in family matters or making a point to keep your ties with family. You can be showing loyalty to others and being more invested in other people like family and family that live outside the home. You can be taking care of certain family members or other people in your life, can be relying more on you with this energy here. It may be a time to take care of old mysteries related to your past. You know, if you had like any felonies or anything like that are like past their due date, and now you no longer, you could be trying to get yourself like extricated from that, or get your picture taken off, like the website, to so you could don't have to deal with that. Financial institutions that you have been dealing with may become more strict on credit and lending practices. Let me see. Okay. You do have a stellium, again, in your 8th house, so you do benefit through other people at this time with this energy financially. So this could be with your spouse. This could be other people's money. This could get it monetized. Other people at work could help you grow at this time with this energy here. You can have, or this could be family members taking care of you. You can have, oh, I lost my place. Let me see. All right, and then I feel you could also feel more of a connection with source energy at this time. You could be delving more into your spirituality with this energy, practicing certain religions, being more invested in your religion. With the eclipse energy in Taurus, the lunar eclipse, you start looking for another job or applying for another job. This could also be dealing with a great time for a loan or getting a loan. Financial windfalls can be coming up closer to the eclipse energy here as well. You're getting along better with people at work with this energy, or other people at work could find you very charming at this time. This is a great period of time to mingle if you're single. Then on the 28th, because you could get into a serious relationship now. Then on the 28th, let me see. At 4:24 p.m., the lunar eclipse in Taurus, this brings about positive changes into your life, especially with money situations. So this could be getting a job, or your partner could be getting better paying job. You can have another source of income. This can be a move happening. This can get approved for a loan. For others of you, I see unexpected expenditures coming up, or this could be fighting about money. This could be going through a divorce. For some of you here, this could be fighting over control who spends the money and who does what with money. Be careful with your spending, because you may end up blaming it on your partner. This could also be people in your life costing you money, like kids at this time with the car accidents and the car insurance, getting the tickets with this energy here, or just getting themselves in trouble with the lawyers, just being mischievous, okay? Or you're dealing with court situation. This could also be more in your favor at this time, court, okay? So, but don't go testing it, but, court could be in your favor. Legalities could be more in your favor, or they could be a lot smoother transition, like if you're trying to get your driver's license and stuff like that, or get a ticket taken care of, that kind of thing. This could be a time here 3 days before, 2 weeks before, 2 weeks after, with your spending, and you could be blaming it on other people with this energy. So again, be careful with the Halloween decor, because you may have you may be throwing parties for the Halloween, and you know how y'all do, you gotta go big or go home kind of attitude. So you really need to watch your spending during Halloween, okay? So be careful with that. Alrighty, the first card to come up with is the Six of Swords. This is a time of moving forward. You're over certain situations. Even though you may be grieving, you're moving on, okay? The Four of Cups, you're delving into self-care at this time with this energy. You're more about you at this time and doing you, boo-boo. You're not about getting involved in other people's drama, okay? The Fool card brings about new beginnings, a blase kind of energy is happening. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer is yes. Fulfillment, happiness is coming up for you. So this is an exciting time period for you. The Nine of Coins, you're closing certain chapters in your life. For some of you, there's a move happening with this energy here. For others of you, this could be traveling with this energy coming up as well. The Eight of Wands, emphasis on traveling, good news coming into your life this month. The Six of Wands. Okay, you're not optimistic and happy about certain things. For some of you, you could be worried about certain situations going on in your life, or you may have to travel because of certain family members, God forbid, who are not doing well at this time, or somebody could be getting themselves in trouble in a different state and you may have to go there, or you could be dealing with somebody who's in prison and they're getting transferred to a different state, and now you got to go traveling to a different state or somewhere that's 3-4 hours away from where you live to go visit them, and you're not happy about it because it costs you a lot of money. Okay, the Six of Cups, you can be sentimental about the past. For some of you could be staying with friends or family from the past. For others of you, this could be dealing with coworkers that you previously worked with and stuff like that, and they could be coming back as well with this energy. So it could feel like a little bit of a family reunion happening for some of you here with this energy. But I do see traveling. You already know this place, you're familiar with this place. This could also be a family reunion you could be going to as well. The Two of Swords is a time for introspection, or this could be like a high school thing. Okay, the Two of Swords, a time for introspection, slowing down, revelations. A lot of epiphanies are going to happen at this time, especially after the 10th when Pluto goes direct. So you can be moving on from certain situations. You could be taking more initiative in your life during this time period as well, because you've had enough with this energy here. For some of you, you could be moving to a different country as well and working on getting your visa. So the paperwork, 8th house energy, is going to be your theme song during this time period. So, everything that you're going to be going through, even though it's going to be smooth, because those planets are well aspected, it's still going to be tedious and time consuming, so I think it's just the time. All right, for some of you, you're definitely doing what makes you happy at this time. You don't care what other people have to say. The Ace of Coins, creating your own reality. For some of you, you could be more invested in working out, going on a diet, physical exercise. The Tower card does talk of a move. I feel like you could be making some quick decisions, or Pluto in retrograde, whatever you were sitting on your hands about and thinking all summer, now you could be making decisions. Now you could be making some moves. Okay, I do see this being a time of your new normal. Expect delays while traveling. The Eight of Coins, I feel with this energy here, you can be a perfectionist when it comes to your career. You can also be throwing yourself into your career, whatever you're thinking about all day long. I feel like you're manifesting it into your life with this energy here as well, and you're making some moves and strides in your life. And also you're taking on new responsibilities that are coming up, 8th house energy here as well. Okay, so some of you could actually be adulting at this time. The Five of Wands, I feel, as doesn't mean this as I channel and connect, I feel like somebody is taking advantage of you. So just be aware of that at this time with this energy. Somebody's definitely using you for money, and they're going to end up making you broke. So just be careful with that, and that could come towards the end of the month when you realize that when you don't have no money. Okay. I feel like for some of you, you could be updating yourself and your business with the latest and greatest in technology at this time as well. You could be learning new systems at work. So work is going to be very interesting for you. School is going to be very interesting for you because you're going to be utilizing new technology in the classroom, so that can be interesting at this time. Alrighty, the 10 of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing. Again, the focus is going to be more towards family this month as well, and spending time with family. The 5 of Cups, shoulda, woulda, coulda, regrets, what ifs. Okay, you can be feeling restless with this energy here if you're still sitting on your hands about things and you're not making things happen for yourself, which you should be, because Scorpio is a pretty, good energy for doing it yourself and making stuff happen for you. Okay, so at this time, try to not sit on your hands so much as well. The Two of Wands, I feel like this is a time of moving forward, investing well, making good financial decisions this month for yourself. For some of you, you're excited about Halloween or other high holidays that are happening here this month. The Page of Cups, for some of you here, I feel like you can be crushing on somebody. There could be love happening or messages of love coming to you, but not for a while with this energy. So probably towards the end of the month, I felt the 27th was like very important. So I give it till the 27th. The Knight of Wands, new beginnings, new people coming into your life. During this time period, excuse me. I feel also this is fortune bubbling over at this time with this energy here. I feel like you can be very creative at this time and coming up with money making ideas. You can also be your own muse at this time with this energy. The Death card does bring about changes coming up for you as well. Pluto energy, so certain things may no longer apply in your life. This could be more by your hands. For some of you, you could be evolving in your talents. You could be more of an expert of your field with this energy. For some of you here, I see a financial reward. This could be getting a very good tip, or this could be getting gifted, but it's going to be in cash, okay? So somebody could be very happy with the work that you do, and you could be receiving tips, or this is a great time for those of you in media and social media getting tips that way, okay? The Emperor card, I feel with this energy here that you could be dealing with father or father's side of the family, and somebody could be jealous of you. And I feel like the relationship dynamic with the men in your life, that could be changing, okay? Does not necessarily have to be husband. This could be like relationships with father and father's side of the family. Like I said, you're going to be fighting with them this month, okay? And this could be over inheritance, all right? And this is going to be a situation here, you know, when it comes to money, and they let out the money, then everybody starts getting greedy with the money, and they don't want to split it, they don't want to share it, they want you to jump through hoops before you have to get it, you know, and you're trying to be diplomatic about the situation and mature about the situation as possible. So it could be a situation like that. So you may have to go to court over money when it comes to father's side of the family, okay? The Ten of Wands, taking on new responsibilities, new burdens coming on to you. For some of you, be careful about how much you put on your plate this month. The Moon card, I feel you could be romanticized. I feel like this could be a time where you were once upon a time romanticizing a relationship, and now you see it for what it is, and you don't like it, okay? So I would be careful with your giving energy and how much you do for others, because you're going to start feeling the weight of this relationship on your shoulders. I do see for some of you getting a government job at this time. The Knight of Coins, the Page of Coins, I feel like for some of you here that you have words of wisdom that people are willing to pay for. So this could be a great time for psychics with this energy, healers, Reiki artists, life coaches. I feel also that you could be coming up with money-making ideas, but you're not so quick to change. For some of you, this could be money worries. This could be thinking about getting a second job at this time with this energy here, but at the same time you don't want to, or this could be thinking about starting your own business because you are coming up with money making ideas, but at the same time you could be very resistant to change at this time. I do feel like there could be growth happening for you. I do see more responsibilities, a better position coming up for you as well for others of you here with this energy. I feel like for some of you here, you could be very protective about family with this energy here, but be careful with that, because you know they can kind of screw you or take advantage of your kindness, okay? The World card, the world works in your favor, mastering your money situation, having more influence over control over your money situation. So your money situation is going to improve this month. I love you, my Rams. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing.